everybody, welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty Mac back with another video, guys. This time I'm going to do a quick final update, just nothing major, a couple of records here. Just want to show you, I have them sitting around for a while now. I haven't done an update in a couple of weeks, so yeah, just a couple of vinyl. It's all thrash and death metal, mostly thrash and then death metal, so yeah. And I'll just give you a quick update on my 600 subs competition next week, or next week, at the end of the fucking video. Lost the plot already. But yeah, quickly, okay, let's go and show you a few albums that I picked up. So, 35th anniversary recently of this album. So this popped up on a shop that I buy in Donegal, the Universal Bookstore in Donegal. They pop up with some great stuff every now and again. So seeing this, didn't have it in my Anthrax collection, so wanted the album really badly, obviously. I love Steady Euphoria, it's a great album. So yeah, so picked it up. Decent price. OG on obviously on OG on Island Records, Island Discs, Island Records, whatever you want to say. Yeah, it's not bad shape. There is some marks on it. There is a bit of noise on it. It is from, what year is that? 88, 35 years. Not very good in the math, but yeah, I like Steady Euphoria. I think it's a really good album. Wouldn't be among the living or anything, but yeah, I still think it's a good album. There's some great tracks on it, as you know. Be All End All, Outside Out of Mind, everybody's favourite, Antisocial, Now It's Dark, Misery Loves Company, Who Cares Wins. Good album, good fun album. And you still need to get among the living on records, so that's my next Anthrax mission. I do have Spreading OG and Fistful as well on OG, but yeah, glad to pick that up. It's a bit noisy. If I do see another copy of it in better condition, I will pick it up, but nice pickup for starters. Okay, a bit more trash. Now, on another order from that shop, there was a death metal album which we're actually listening to in the background that I wanted, and I needed something to go with it to fill it up. So I seen this on their page. So this is an album from 1990. This is by a band called Bitter End. This is out on Metal Blade Records, Music for Nations. Excuse me, something in my mouth. So yeah, Bitter End. Harsh Realities. Didn't know what about this band. I don't think they have too many releases out. So this has come out in 1990, as I say. It's down as thrash. This is one of those albums that come out in the late 80s, early 90s, when thrash got infected by funk and rap. There's not rap in this, but there is lots of funky stuff. Remember, everybody started doing the funky stuff, and some bands did it well. Morbid did it brilliantly in the first two albums. Acid Rain had some, Sick of Reich even had some, but yeah, these guys, I think they're from America. They didn't escape that. They're from Seattle, Washington as well. So yeah, so this is their debut album. It's an OG, but yeah, I obviously sound disappointed already in my rundown of the album. So it's Metal Blade Records, original from 1990. It's in great shape. Plays very well, sounds good. It sounds better than it actually is, if you know what I mean. This is the kind of funky stuff that it was good back in the day, but it just doesn't hold up well. What did I write down in my notes? I put down, like, yeah, it reminded me a bit of the Mindfunk debut album. Remember that Mindfunk album that came out around the same time? Something stuck in my mouth here, I don't know what it was. And Ugly Kid Joe. This is the second song or the third song. Just Say Yes. It's very like Ugly Kid Joe. It's billed as trash. There is trashy moments in it. Some trashy riffs. Fuck, what the fuck was I eating? There is some trashy riffs and all that, but yeah, I don't think it's an album I'm going to be revisiting a lot. But as I say, it was just to bulk up the package that I was getting with the death metal album that we're listening to, which is fucking outstanding. But yeah, so I don't know if anybody has this or knows it. Bitter End, Harsh Realities. 1990s trash, produced by Randy Burns, blah blah. Don't know a lot about them, but just the UK pressing. But yeah, it's okay. I don't think I'll be rushing back to it. Let's be honest with you. So yeah, so that's that one. Just gonna take a drop of water. Sorry, dudes. Okay. Now I did pick up this band's Morbid Reality album. So this is another American band. I think they're from the Bay Area as well. Weren't as big as any of the other Bay Area guys, but there's a book with this, and there's a kind of booklet with this. Or is this? There is, yeah, and I read it, and they were friends with Metallica and stuff like that. So you probably know the band. I think they started out as a American power band or something like that. Like, you know, I haven't heard the first two albums, and I think with the change of style with Thrash coming in, they just jumped on the bandwagon, and they'll say that themselves in the interview with the main guy in the band, that they did jump on the bandwagon, and they don't do a bad job on these. These are two EPs that came out in 1989 and 1990. So it's this the band is in question. Sorry, is Hex. So it's Quest for Sanity, and then on the other record, or the other side of the record as a gatefold, you get Watery Graves. So these are two EPs where they dip their toe into thrash metal. This is kind of like old school brutal thrash, very much in the kind of line of Sadist. It does sound a bit like Sadist, but not near as good, like, you know. So I think this was on just black vinyl. It is, yeah. Let's see what label it's on. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not gonna fucking blow you away or anything like that. It's very second, third tier trash. Like, you know, I really don't think it's too much to it. I think the album was better. The Morbid Reality album that was released after these, I did buy that. Yeah, no, I'm probably being a bit too critical. It's not that bad. It's good. It's good enough. It's listenable. I will be listening to this more. Like, there's the interview with the band. What the hell is his name? Dan Watson. Yeah, there's two interviews, one for each of the EPs. Yeah, these guys just didn't get there just up to the heights of some of the other bands that they were friends with. Like, you know, they were massive friends with Metallica and Kirk Hammett and all that sort of stuff. You get all the details in there. Vic Records. So yeah, so you've got 5-track EP Quest for Sanity, and then you've got 3 tracks Watery Graves. Yeah, it's old school brutal raw trash. Yeah, not really much more I can say about it, but yeah, it's okay, it's passable. But I do remember the album Morbid Reality being a lot better, and I must pull that off the shelf so I can give it a listen, and just to refresh myself about it, if you know what I mean. Okay, next up, Canadian band, brilliant. This is another issue by another release this year by Voivod. So this was Morgoth Tales. I was going to say Morgoth Tales. So yeah, this is a great release, man. This sounds so good. This is Voivod doing some of their old tracks, stuff from demos. There's a new track on it, Morgoth Tales itself. So this is Morgoth doing stuff from, or Voivod doing stuff from their old albums. You've got stuff from pretty much everything, Killing Technology, and oh Jesus, everything's on it. There's a lot of stuff on this I wouldn't have on vinyl. A lot of the newer albums, like even Nothing Face, I don't have Angel Rat, I don't have The Outer Limits. So you got a few tracks from those on it on here as well. But this absolutely sounds fantastic. They do have Jason Newsted on this and some other ex-member whose name I just can't remember. My version's on black, but this just sounds quality. Like, the guitars sound just so good and so riffy and so trashy. It's brilliant. Some great tracks on it, like Trash and Rage, Killing Technology, Macro Solutions, and Mega Prob. What a fucking song, man. Nuage Fractal is fucking brilliant. Rebel Robot, that's the one with Jason Newsted on it. It's fucking brilliant. Eric Forrest is the boy on Rise. But yeah, all 2023 versions of some classic Voivod stuff that yeah, some of the tracks wouldn't be the big tracks on the album, which is even good, and then the new track's great. So more brilliant artwork there, as Voivod always have. Really nice package. This was out in Century Media or something, was it? Century Media. But it's just, this is a great record. I've spun this bloody half dozen or more times since I got it, like, because it's just really sounds awesome. Sounds really nice and clean, and you know, it's really cool. It's a really cool album. So that's a great pickup. And maybe it's a good starter album if you didn't know Voivod. Like, this be a good introduction to their older stuff. Yeah, really good. Really delighted to pick that up. Awesome stuff. Okay, next up, guys, we are going death metal. Last 2 albums. Now, what was that? The Brutal Bitter End album. So I can't even remember the name of that album. That's how much I think of it. So yes, so I wanted this album. Finished death metal. Done. Fantastic. So this is the second album by Gorephilia. So this is called Severed Monolith. So yeah, this is their second album, 2017. Didn't know much about the band. I seen this cover. and I said I've got to check that out. I just love the look out of it. When I found out they were finished and everything, it's on Misako on Ojo Records, 2017. Seen this, had to have it. Look to see the picture of the band, they're fucking awesome. So this is just fucking brutal finished death metal, fucking awesome. Savage drums, savage guitars. I'll just give you a wee listen to it here in the background. You can have a couple of seconds of it if it comes on. Drumming is amazing. Okay, my neighbours think I'm insane. So yeah, jumped on this. Couldn't believe this. Got this for 20 quid. So 2000. Yeah, have nothing else written out. So just old school death metal, Finnish style. Very much like Abhorrence from Finland as well, actually, and a bit of Immolation. Even that sort of, you know, the fucking double bass is just going the whole fucking time. It's just fucking awesome. Really excellent album. This is a top Finnish death metal album, full of massive riffs, and the vocalist is just sublime. I have to get their debut album. I really have to get their debut album, because they've only got 3 albums out and I'd like to just have them all. So yeah, Severed Monolith, what a brilliant fucking Eternity, what a song. Jesus. Hellfire, Words That Solve Problems. It's all, there's no filler on this. This is a really good band. Glad to find Gorephilia. Name's even cool. So once I had that bought, and I was checking up their discography, onto Amazon, and Amazon have their last album, which came out in 2020. They're still active, I believe, so I'm hoping that there's more to come from these guys. Seem to be a 4-piece now. What's this album like? What's it called down here? In the Eye of Nothing. This is on Misako again, but yeah, great. This is the exact same, bit different, bit more. There's a bit more groove in this one. There's a bit more death doomy sort of slower passages in this as well. But yeah, fantastic band. As I said on the last album there, the drummer is just sensational. This is a bitch to come out. So yeah, nice black vinyl, but yeah, killer band. If you don't know Gorephilia and if you like old school death metal, it's just, yeah, especially Severed Monolith, it's just a must have, or a must listen anyway, at least. So yeah, nice inner vocals. So yeah, really enjoyed Gorephilia. They were a great find for me. So yeah, as I say, need to pick up the other album. I'm going to do my damnedest to get the new, the first album, all over the place here. But yeah, pretty cool cover also, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, Gorephilia, savage Finnish death metal, brilliant old school Finnish death metal. That's it, guys. That's the 5 or 6 albums or whatever it was there, I don't even know, albums I wanted to show you. Yeah, competition, quick update. Yeah, I said I was going to run my competition till the end of September, start of October. Well, next week is pretty much the end of September, and sort of entries, we'll say, have dried up at this stage. I'm not surprised, because I had over 40 entries to the competition, which is just insane. So I am going to close it this Friday coming. So if anybody wants to do one, I'm sure everybody that's going to do one has already done one, but if anybody wants to do one and you haven't done it, or you haven't got time, just let me know and I'll hold out for you. But I am going to close it this Friday and probably pull the winner this Friday night or next Saturday morning, because I just want to get it done, because I have money to send to the winner, and I want this week's payday. So I want to get that done straight away. So yeah, thank you everybody who entered so far. Like over 40 entries is just fantastic. So that's it, guys. Cheers for everybody who's watching the videos and subscribing, and just comment. Let me know what you think of these albums. Let me know if you know that album, what you think of it. I think it's just a bit outdated for me. That this now just doesn't hold up well. Very ugly Kid Joe, just a bit ugly it is now, in fairness. But yeah, that's it. Enjoy the rest of Sunday. I will talk to you all very soon. So take care, buds.